Hello and welcome to the third edition of our Cropping Inputs Diary. Last time I discussed inputs into a cropping program that we should avoid if we really want to look after the soil and increase its productivity over the long term. That is, soil that is healthy with good structure, diverse and active soil life and balanced nutrients. With all that in mind, we will now go back to the soil test from the first session and choose the inputs. Normally we could talk for an hour on one soil test, but here we will keep it short and cover it in just a few minutes. So we have a nice medium density soil with good nutrient holding capacity. The pH is low, the cause being low calcium and partly potassium. As expected, the calcium-magnesium ratio is very low, which is causing a poorly structured soil, poor oxygen penetration, reducing soil biological activity and therefore mineralisation of nutrients to the crop. The first application, therefore, is 2.5 tonnes per hectare of lime. This is a one-off capital investment, which should not be needed again for the next decade or two if the soil is looked after. Another important reason for the application of lime is the excess of iron and aluminium, both of which quickly lock up the applied phosphorus in the soil into an unavailable form to the plant. This is clearly shown with the very high total phosphorus levels and the low plant available phosphorus. Also the very high number in the PBI, or phosphorus buffering index. Raising the calcium levels over time will enable more of this locked up phosphorus in the soil to become more available. Clearly the use of traditional water-soluble fertilisers in this soil type is giving very poor efficiency. In choosing a phosphorus fertiliser, a form such as non-water-soluble SMS guano has the advantage of not being so prone to locking up in this soil and therefore available to the plant. It is also biologically friendly in the soil. The trace elements in SMS guano will maintain the balance of these figures. Potassium is at a marginal level, and particularly if growing hay crops, which I believe will be a popular option in a cropping mix this year, an application of sulphate of potash is needed. Having some sulphur will aid in maintaining the sulphur levels in the soil also. For cereal crops, a pre-sowing application of ammonium sulphate, a more soil-friendly and less leachable form of nitrogen, with the added advantage of sulphur, is preferred over urea. Something to remember is a quote from a Saudi researcher who made the statement, "The more urea that is used, the more lime you will need to apply." The result of these inputs over several years will see a marked improvement in soil structure, bigger root systems, healthier crops, better fertiliser efficiency, and even some earthworms appearing. Another soil test in about 5 years will confirm a more balanced soil and a great deal of satisfaction on achievement. Next session we will talk about post-seeding strategies.